Guys, if there's something I'm going to tell you is invest in your looks. People treat you the way you look. Like, invest in your looks. Intombazana licicici, even celebrities, they have stylists, people who style them, people who teach them how to dress so that they are attractive, so that when we see them, like, we can be attracted and actually idolize them. Xa ufumana chance, invest on your looks.
As a woman, your looks are an investment for the opportunities that come your way, the people that you attract in this lifetime, the things that you want to do, and so much more. Time working on your physical health is never a waste of time. It's an investment. Time spent on your hair and makeup is never a waste of time. It's an investment. The way that you dress up is never a waste of time. It is always an investment because you just never know. All it takes is one person, one time, and one opportunity for your entire life to change. And if you are not feeling your best internally, how can you show up for the opportunity that's genuinely meant for you when you are not ready to receive it? I know I may ruffle some feathers when I say this, but I kid you not, losing 20 pounds. Okay. I was 20 pounds heavier like a few months ago. The type of treatment that my heavier self got versus the type of treatment that I'm getting now is literally day and night. The type of opportunities that have come my way now than they did before, day and night. So please don't ever think that all this time that you are spending on yourself is a waste of time, because over time it will pay off. Your looks as a woman are an investment. It's an investment for the type of partner that you attract. It's a type of investment for the types of friends that you attract. The type of investment for your future opportunities. So remember, you are feeling your best internally. When you are at a place when you just love the way that you look, you are able to just show up for yourself 100 times more than the person that you were a couple months ago, a couple of years ago, when maybe you just weren't taking care of yourself like that.
If you don't invest in your appearance, then you're going to lose opportunities before you've even said a word. The way you dress shows the world how you see yourself. So make sure that you make it count. Think about it. If you walk out of the door and you're dressed in sweats, flip-flops, and you don't put much time and effort into how you look, you're showing the world that you don't even care about yourself. So why should they? So before you walk out the door, invest into your grooming routine. This means making sure that your hair, beard, skin is all on point, and especially your breath. Number 2, if you want real change in your life, then start dressing for the opportunities that you want to get. So for example, if you're a young guy and you just graduated from college, or you're going into a new season of your life where you want to start making more money, then you need to start dressing like it. If you're walking out the door every day in sweatpants, t-shirts, and sneakers all the time, then you're not going to be taken seriously at these opportunities. But if you give more time and effort into putting on a polo, trousers, and some loafers, I guarantee you're gonna get those opportunities that you thought you wouldn't get. And lastly, stop showing up to places like you don't care. You need to start dressing for the occasion. Dressing for the occasion can be simple. By you not doing it is showing that you don't care and you don't have respect for yourself or the occasion that you're going to. All it takes is spending a little extra time of preparation and looking up what exactly is supposed to be worn to this event and implementing that.
And another thing, ladies, that you need to remember is beauty is currency. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. When you carry yourself well, so many doors open for you that wouldn't have opened otherwise. I used to be one of those that said, oh, I don't need makeup. Oh, my beauty is fine. My beauty, yes, we know you're beautiful. But makeup matters. I don't care. I don't care what you say. Makeup matters. If you're still in the market, makeup matters. The way you carry yourself matters. Doors open for you when you show up somewhere and you're looking good. It matters. People treat you differently. I remember this one time I went to a local Nigerian supermarket and I was looking good that day. There was a few people in line. So the way they have their suya is that they have it, I think they have it frozen. So when you get there, you're going to need about 10 to 15 minutes so they can prepare it or whatever, right? So me, I think there was about 3 or 4 other people waiting to check out and blah, 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 you know? And this is not like a sitting area. It's not like a restaurant or anything. And this lady turns to me and says, oh, would you like me to get you a seat? I can get you a seat so you can sit while you wait for your food, whatever. I'm like, oh, you're so nice. Thank you. That's all right. So I wondered to myself, I know it's small, it's nothing big or whatever. But I wondered to myself, I'm like, wait, out of all these people that are waiting for their orders to be taken, she chose me. She chose to offer me a seat. Huh? That feels nice. I know it's small, but it's something. It's something. Carry yourself well, and people around you will treat you differently. They say dress how you want to be addressed. I mean, I pour into myself. I value myself. I'm intentional about the way I dress, the way I present myself. People treat you nice, not just the men, even the women. They treat you nice. They smile. They say hi, hello. You know what I mean? They ask if you're comfortable and stuff like that, because you carry yourself well. You carry yourself with such high value and such dignity, and you move with grace. You know what I mean? Looks matter. I don't care. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care. Now I believe it. I remember when I used to work at a call center back then. I'm just one girl. Every day she'd come to work, face beat, looking good every time. And in my Pygmisha mind, I'm like, what the hell is this girl doing? Where does she find the time to do her face every day? Where does she find the energy to be doing her face every day? But now I know. Now I understand where that girl was coming from. You carry yourself well, people treat you well. You carry yourself anyhow, like who did it and why? People will treat you like trash. You understand? So looks are currency. I don't care what anybody says. Looks are currency. Try this and you will see for yourself. Carry yourself well. Try it for 1 week or whenever you go outside. It doesn't have to be 1 week straight. Whenever you step outside, try present yourself well. Treat yourself nice. People will open doors for you. People will smile at you. You just treat it different. So try. Yeah, come in. So try it. You will thank me later. Try it. You'll see.
Now, you know those girls that will come on here to say, oh, get a girl, let me give you an advice. As a lady, instead of buying a wig, you should go and buy a land, go and invest in gold. Shut up your mouth. Shut. You guys are doing too much. Let me tell you, listen, as a lady, yes, have savings. Yeah, plan to invest in landed properties, what's it called, golds and all of that. But please go and buy that hair. Go and make your nails. Go and buy perfume. Go and buy perfume. It's not the 20 pounds that you're saving that will buy the landed properties. Because I feel like it's becoming too much. As a lady in your 20s, you have no business in buying what's it called, human hair. You have no business in buying. Shut up your mouth. Look good. Make your nails. Do your makeup. Smell nice. Get that perfume. Get that hair. Take care of yourself. But while you're doing all of this, make sure you have savings. Make sure you plan on getting like properties. Make sure you invest. Is it the 200 pounds you're saving that will go and buy the landed properties?
So I made a video about always investing in your appearance because your personal brand matters, and whether you like it or not, how you show up in this world speaks before you do. And a lot of rhetoric that comes up around that conversation, and also on the heels of me listening to seeing a Diary of a CEO clip, and they were talking about this study about how literally your appearance, how women show up, how they dress, if they're dressing professionally, all of these things actually correlate to their success and how seriously they're taken, right? But another rhetoric I always see is the Adam Sandler thing, or the Mark Cuban. Well, Adam Sandler shows up looking like a bum. Mark Cuban shows up in jeans and a sweatshirt. Mark Zuckerberg. Here's the problem. Every person I named, by name, by face. All of these people have earned the right to dress how they dress. And you become a Mark Cuban, and now you're no longer sitting on the pitching side, but you're being pitched to. You're not worried about what you're dressed like because you've already done the work. You've already built your personal brand. When I see people compare themselves to Adam Sandler, the Mark Cubans, all these people in the world who have been put in years and years of work and now are so facially recognized and have such a name brand to themselves, I'm a little taken aback because, and I don't make up the rules, but that's just not the same. And so just like maybe any other CEO of a Fortune 500 company, if they wanted to be walking around in jeans and a t-shirt, that's not the same thing you would wear to an interview with them though, right? Because you're trying to make an impression. They are on the other side of the work, on the other side of the credentials. So all that to say, if your goal is to dress like a Mark Cuban, dress like an Adam Sandler, then you might want to get to work now so that you earn the right and the privilege to do.
Looks matter. They matter. I just turned 40 this past March, and one of my biggest regrets is not realizing just how important looks are and how much your appearance matters in this world.
I love how real this man kept it in his video and just called it what it is. Like, people are judgmental, people are superficial, and your looks matter, whether or not you're a man or a woman. Here's a before picture of this guy. Very nice looking guy, right? And he still pretty much looked the same. He just didn't put on weight. If he dropped that weight, he could very much well get back to looking like this picture. This is where delusion and reality have to meet, right? A lot of y'all are stuck in this delusional land where you believe that you can put on weight, you can stop taking care of yourself, your hygiene can fall off, you can go have all of these different kids with all these different people, you can stop making the money or never make the money, and that people are going to see you as a desirable option on the dating scene. That's not how this works. And your feelings don't matter in this situation. The truth is going to be the truth. And the truth is, man or woman, the better of a catch you are physically, mentally, financially, when it comes to kids, less baggage, the better options you're going to have to pick from, because you have more people who are going to want you. I have to continuously remind myself that a lot of y'all take on this alter ego, or you just say anything in comment sections, even when you know it's not true, right? You live your life on a day-to-day basis. You know, just like I know, the stuff you said in my comment section ain't true. A lot of y'all are not the type of men who financially have gotten to a point where you make so much money that even though your looks done fell off, you can compensate it and attract younger, hot girls with the money. A lot of y'all, you're not there financially. You work a minimum wage job, and that's no shade, but you don't make the type of money to get the type of girls that you would want. And you know that, and I know that. It don't matter how bad you cap in my comment section about how you think you've held up over the years and how many girls you can get. You know how many messages you done sent that's sitting on red right now. You know how dry your phone is. And you know that the women that are in your phone are not the women that you actually want. It's just the women that you can attract at the level that you at right now. You know that, and I know that. Don't matter what you say in my comment section, your real life is always going to override those comments. Sitting up and continuously using men who are exceptions to the rule to make up for your shortcomings is not going to get you nowhere. Bringing up men who have aged like wine, bringing up men who in top 1% when it comes to finances, those men aren't you, though. You can keep bringing them up, but it's irrelevant and it's a moot point when you don't fall in the category of those men. So it doesn't matter. The red pill sold y'all a lie. It's a man myth, and they did y'all a huge disservice by making you delusional and believing that you were the men who were aging well, or that you were the men whose finances were so good that you could buy the girls that you wanted. It's not a real thing. If women wanted to pay men to be with them, they could, but it would be looked upon very poorly. Right? But y'all men have normalized paying to play when it comes to these young girls. That don't mean the young girls like you. That don't mean you ain't getting played by the young girls. But you paying to play. If women wanted to pay to play, they could do it. And some women do. Look at Cher. Cher paying to play because she know the game. If she want a young dude, she got enough money that she can pay one to tolerate her. There's several women. Madonna done it. There's several women who know that they can pay to play if they want to. So the way y'all have normalized it as men, as a collective, shout out to y'all. But don't sit up and ever lie and think anybody believes the fact that you think that you can get away with life and the wall. It's undefeated, man or woman. If you don't take care of yourself, your finances, your looks, managing how many kids you have with different people, you're going to be a poor option and nobody's going to want you on the dating scene. That is what it is.
Have you guys seen those videos from the overweight 40-year-old bald black guy? And he's talking about how important it is to look good, how looking good is more important than having money and all of these things. This has been my thought process for years. Your looks are your currency. Unfortunately, we live in a completely superficial world. Do you know when they say your first impression is everything? Your first impression is always going to be your physical appearance. And as much as that sucks, it just is what it is. And that's what I love so much about his videos. Like, he's just real and raw, and he's not sugarcoating it. Right now, I'm on my hot girl walk. I'm making sure I'm getting my 10K steps in a day. I'm trying to lose this weight. And it's crazy.